Hello and welcome to the NB19.5. Coming up to the front here, you have a light, just in case you need to hook up at night. Up and down. And then, just in case this ever electrically goes out and you do need to raise this or lower it, go ahead and peel this tab up, and you have a manual override right here inside. You have your propane tank, which is right inside there. Coming out to the right side here, this is going to be your battery disconnect. If you disconnect this cuts all power to the inside of the camper. Going along to the storage here, you have different handles for outside showers and whatnot. Here's that curly hose for that. Just connect one of these handles to there. This here is going to be for raising and lowering the stabilizers. And then this other one here is going to be for your lugs. Coming out to the right side here, this is going to be your freshwater connection. So if you're going out to the middle of nowhere and need to take water with you, go ahead and fill this up. And once that's full, go ahead and turn on your water pump, and that'll take that water from here and push it through your systems. This is your city water connection. So if you do end up going to a campground, this is what you're going to want to fill up or put your hose up to and push water through your lines. Freshwater drain right underneath there. So after your trip, go ahead, pull that, and that'll start to empty this freshwater tank. This is gonna be your sewer connection. You have your black and gray tanks, pulls right here to close them. All you gotta do is push. And once again, to open them, all you gotta do is open, and it'll drain out right there. This is gonna be your black tank flush. So what this is, when you put a pressurized hose up to it, this turns into a sprinkler system inside the black tank, and that'll help push all the extra toilet paper and crud off the sides to help clean it out better. I would recommend doing the black tank flush, and then your gray tank, just because the gray tank's gonna be the cleanest water. Cable and satellite if you have a TV outside. Your power hookup. This is backup camera ready, so if you do purchase a backup camera, all you gotta do is take those screws out and that plate, and then go ahead and plug your backup camera right in. This is gonna be a little port for some water. If you hook your curly hose up to here, that'll start spurting water out. Some 10 outlets. Your tires are going to be filled up with nitrogen, but you are able to fill them up with regular air. Right behind here, you're gonna have your low point drains. So when you go to empty everything out, that's what you're gonna wanna turn. This is gonna be your furnace exhaust. So I have the heat running inside right now, and you can hear it pushing out. So that means this turns very, very hot. So if there's any little kids or someone who doesn't know in the area, go ahead and make sure to tell them that this is going to hurt. Coming to your water heater here, this is going to be your anode rod. What this does is all the hard water will eat at this and not your actual tank. So this protects your tank. Go ahead and plug it in. That is a 1 1/16 socket. Tighten that down. Turn on the hot side of your faucet. It'll start sputtering. That's pushing all the air out of this, and then eventually the water will get stagnant. So of course you're gonna wanna empty this. Pull that pressure release valve, hear it hiss out, take your socket, pull this out, and then you're all good to go. I'm gonna leave this open here. So you have a griddle here. In order to turn this on, you wanna plug those in. And take that LP hose and hook it to your LP quick connect here. That'll feed off of that propane. Coming up on your awning here, that little black tab, if you peel that off, that'll be a manual override. So if this ever does electrically go out, go ahead and you can do it yourself to put the awning back out or in. Coming into the inside. Open her up, make sure that this does not hit this. Make sure your door is completely open as far as it can go. Go ahead and pull the blue tab, grab here and pull. I don't know why I did that. Coming inside your camper here, on the left side, you're gonna have your breakers and your fuses. So I would recommend bringing extra fuses just in case. You'd rather be safe than sorry. Coming up to your panel here, awning, extend, and retract. You'll know when this is fully out when you see the flap come down and the little black bar peek out. There you go. So the flap is down and you can see the little black bar appear from up there. To pitch it for the rain, it says pull down. That's all you gotta do. And now it's leaning to one side so all the rain will empty off of the awning. I just pushed it back up, then go ahead and retract. Your porch light is going to be just outside here. Interior lights, and then your awning LED on and off. For your slide, all you gotta do is hit out. And you'll hear it start to go back in. And then this noise will die out once you get fully extended. So you hear it die out, you're all good. For your fridge, you can choose for your lower half or your top half. The lower you go, the warmer it's gonna get. The higher you go, the colder it's gonna get. And all you gotta do is hold it, and you're all good. Coming over to your thermostat here, just control your fan, low, high, cool, high, low, and auto, and then your heat. And then you control the temperature through up and down arrows here. So you do have a road vac. So if you do have a extension hose, you'll put it right there. All you gotta do for a floor. To open that vacuum, all you gotta do is pop that up, or it'll start sucking in, and then to close it, all you gotta do is push down. So coming down to the road vac, that's the hole for the extension. To open it, all you do is press here and pull, and you can switch your bags, which you're gonna need to bring along. Microwave, stovetop. For your stove, you just gotta press, turn, and the gas will start going, and you have to light it with a lighter. Your keys gonna be for your door. There's two, they're gonna be the same, but one's gonna be for the door. The other one you can choose for the door again, or for your outdoor compartments. Down here is your carbon monoxide detector. So that battery disconnect I showed you outside, that kills all power except to this. As a safety feature, this has to stay on, and this green light always stays on. So this will end up killing your battery. So if you're gonna leave your trailer for about 3 to 4 days, I would recommend taking the negative end off of your battery, because then this finally dies. Inside here, you have your toilet. Your toilet is just gonna be your regular foot flush. I recommend using toilet solution and RV grade toilet paper, because the solution will help break down solids and smells, and the toilet paper will help break down easier, so it doesn't end up clogging your systems. You have your light, you have your water heater and your water pump switches right here. So the water pump is going to be for that fresh tank. If you want to take water with you, you push this and this will push water through your system. Water heater, and these are going to be readers, battery, fresh, black and gray. And then heated holding tank system. You can heat your tanks so they don't freeze if you do go somewhere cold. Same for your solar charge. This says it's low because it's cloudy outside. It's not going to have a full charge at the moment. For your shower, you can go ahead and turn it on, and then if you pull this and make sure it's in the right position, the water will start to recycle and make this more warm. By the time you turn on the hot side of the shower, it'll already be warm for you. I believe that's it. These. For your lights, you are able to section them off. There's a little button right in the middle of them that you are able to click. And then for your AC vent here, you can move the direction you'd like it to go with these two switches here on both sides. Down here is going to be your inverter. So if you're going out to the middle of nowhere, this will help run a couple small things rather than having nothing out there. For the couch here, all you gotta do is hold, pull up, and it'll automatically fold out. To put it back away, pull up, keep pulling, lean into it, push it down a little bit, and it'll fold right back.